All right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. Well, this is another strong one reaching out. Onto this one, it says Obi detained by UK immigration officials over crimes committed by imposter. All right, and then this had been disclosed by campaign counsel. All right, the news in details. Fierce development may implicate presidential candidates. Onto this, the Labour Party Presidential Campaign Council LPPCC has disclosed that the party's presidential candidate Peter Obi was detained and then interrogated for hours by immigration officials at Heathrow Airport, London, over offences allegedly committed by an imposter. Well, this is strong. A lot of people have been like, what is the meaning of this? Well, onto this, the campaign council who raised an alarm stated that the imposter of Obi, who is still at large, may commit various crimes that would lead to the arrest of Peter Obi in the United Kingdom. This is according to a statement signed by head of media of the Obi Dati Diran Onifade. In the statement, he noted that the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, who is in court challenging the outcome of the February 25th presidential election in Nigeria, was arrested at the Heathrow Airport for duplication. Well, onto this, the statement reads in part, I quote, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, just back from London, United Kingdom, where he celebrated Easter, has confirmed that he was harassed by London immigration officials and placed for detention, but for the spontaneous reaction of Nigerians at Heathrow Airport. Obidati Media Office can confirm that the Labour Party presidential candidate in the February 25th presidential poll arrived the Heathrow Airport in London from Nigeria on Good Friday, April 7th, 2023, and joined the queue for the necessary airport protocols when he was accosted by immigration official who handed him a detention note and told him to step aside. He was questioned for a long time, and then it was very strange for a man who lived for over a decade in that country. Since Obi's face was already an international frame, especially for Nigerians, Africans home and then in the diaspora who are likely to be obedient, the people quickly raised their voices wondering why he was being delayed. The immigration officials, who were also taken aback at the reaction of the people, were forced to reveal that Obi was being questioned for a duplication offense, meaning that someone has been impersonating him in London. The high implication of the offense is that the impersonator could be committing all kinds of weighty crimes and then other dubious acts, and it would be recorded in Obi's name. Since the impersonator is still at large, the scenario is unimaginable, as Obi could be implicated in a series of forbidden acts and then even be framed in a manner that could be a huge embarrassment to him, his family, his party, the obedient movement, and then indeed Nigeria, where he currently and then indisputably remains the conscience of the people. Obidati Media Office recalled that our principal has been under all kinds of attacks since the February 25th, 2023 presidential election, in which, as the standard bearer of the Labour Party, he put up an outstanding showing coming third out of 18 contestants as announced by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), even though his supporters and the many other election watchers, including international observers, believe very strongly that he won the election but was manipulated out. Since he was told to go to court, he feels strongly. He feels strongly about the election, which all international monitors chorused were flawed and full of imperfections, and then he accepted there have been severe attacks on him from all corners. Even federal government who directed him to go to court even dispatched the Minister of Information Lai Mohammed to the United States at the part attempt at demarketing him and then accused him of treason. Obi's telephone line was also bugged when they were possibly looking for information to portray him badly before a section of the country who had voted for him massively, as if they were not getting the desired results of denting his image and then possibly placing the traducers under a heavier conscience load. They tried to persuade him to leave the country and then go take a rest. Well, it is also not impossible that those urging him to leave the country may have planted the impersonators ostensibly to tag the eagle's immaculate appearance. Well, the Obidati Media Office will like to therefore assure all persons of goodwill, especially the obedient, that the rock is not deterred, as he is ready to suffer the pain and remain even more determined to pursue whichever path his creator destined for him in Nigeria. Meanwhile, the former Anambra State governor is back in the country and then has continued his charity work, visiting health and educational institutions, making donations, and bagging awards, Onifade stated. All right, my people, this is another serious one. Obi detained by UK immigration officials over crimes committed by imposter. Well, this had been made clear to us by his campaign council. Well, a lot of people do have actually reacted though onto this one. Well, we already know what is going on in the country. Well, we don't need a soothsayer to tell us more about that. Well, according to Tony Michael Mosaile, he says, well, UK government is not serious. Why didn't you arrest the imposter? And they started to detain or harass innocent man. UK is turning to be like Nigeria, where all things goes there are a lot evidence that will make them to arrest the imposter. Impersonation can't be successful without the conspiracy with insider or security operatives. All right, that had been said by Tony. APC would have sponsored someone to impersonate him. There is no length they cannot go. Well, my brother, my sister, this is another serious one that had reached us. Onto this one, what more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your own take on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you are new on this channel. All right, thanks and God bless.